Merry Christmas, vinyl community and YouTubers everywhere. Yes, in the vinyl community, it's like Christmas year round. We get Vinyl Community Love Train, and it's a lot of fun. I've had a few come in here over the last month or two, and I'll just try to do a quick video. I'm not going to talk much about the music here, but I want to show what I got and mention it briefly. I'll probably, between now and that day, I'll have another video where I'll have some Christmas music and a little different thing. But from our friend Barakapdub, the music of David Lynch, benefiting the David Lynch Foundation. I did not have this record, and it's one of those things where the name was a little bit familiar, but I didn't know anything about it. And I got two comments to make on that record. It was a musical treat, great variety, really musical, and it was a sonic delight. Got a nice note from Paul, and I'm just going to use the one little thing. Says the mastering engineer on that record was Scott Hull, and he's trying to find out more stuff about Scott Hull and who did it, because this record is a sonic delight, and the music is wonderful too. It doesn't get any better than that. Thank you. Well, one of the things on that record that he said motivated him is that one of David Lynch's muses maybe was a girl named Bell. Happened, he said, he ended up by accident getting two of these CDs, so he sent one to me, and thank you for that. This is just a little modern packaging. Female vocal, my favorite category. Not a genre, but my favorite category. So I really enjoyed this. And maybe not quite, but one of the things that got me off and going on modern jazz was Paul sent me a couple records back a year or two ago. Teddy over at Vinyliciousness, he's the one that first got me to pick up a Miles Davis and a Coltrane and a few of these others. But Paul's got me into getting some of these reissue series, and he sent me this one, Gil Bell, limited edition, 45 RPM, the Blue Note special thing on here. And boy, this is terrific. Eddie Burt, Joe Cinderella, Oscar Pettiford, and Ed Thigpen, who was a top-notch drummer who was doing a lot of work with a lot of different people. And I have a friend here in town that's actually recorded with Ed Thigpen. I can't talk today. But this record really enjoyable. One of the things that come with it is this little catalog. Blue Note Music Matters presents a definitive 45 RPM reissue series, and they talk about the series and list all of the records in the series. So that was fun. Also, I got a record from Amy, Vinyl Hysteria. So if you don't know her channel, check it out. St. Vincent, of course, I did a video recently with Mass Seduction St. Vincent. I didn't have any of her earlier work, and Amy said, do you have any of her early stuff? No, I didn't. She sent me this record. I'm really happy to get this. Again, female vocalist. Quite a bit different than the St. Vincent, and some of the people on the Mass Seduction were trying to compare what she was doing there with what she did in her earlier records. This is a 2009 record, and they're not quite similar, but I like pop singing, and I really enjoy this. One of my favorite pop kind of singer people is Sarah Bareilles. Don't have anything right handy to show on her, but her voice is a little bit like this. And Annie Clark, St. Vincent, her songs are kind of biographical. Most of them are, not all of them. I enjoy the music very much. I especially enjoy her voice on this record. But you have to listen to the lyrics, because the lyrics are quite good, and it's a big part of the song. On the side A here, the second one, maybe, I don't know, it was my favorite on the record, but the lyrics are very appropriate for almost all of us, and the title is Save Me From What I Want. I should have got that lesson a long time ago. So thank you, Amy. Vinyl Hysteria. Check out her channel, particularly on the pop music kind of things. One of the other things here, of course, when we get from Paul, we got to get a badge from the space station and some stickers and so forth. Thank you. That's part of the fun. Then a little further back, my old buddy Dean Debone, he showed this record. RCA Victor, Paul Desmond and Strings, Desmond Blue, Living Stereo, RCA Victor. He showed this record on his channel, and he had happened to just pick up a really great clean copy for a minimal amount someplace, and I said immediately, I'll take it. So he sent me this record, and of course these Living Stereo RCA Victors are almost all great sounding. This is kind of an easy listening jazz, but Paul Desmond on alto sax with strings and doing kind of blue, easy listening jazz kind of tunes. Really enjoyable. I'm really happy to get that. And then not too long after that, I got this set from Dean Debone. That's his channel, Dean Debone. We share Sonic Delight records and music, and we like all kinds of stuff. This is a 3 LP box set. Leonard Bernstein conducts West Side Story with Kiri Tikanawa, Jose Carreras, Tatiana Troyanis, Kurt Ullman, and Marilyn Horn. Everybody's familiar with West Side Story, a lot of great music, and this is on Deutsche Grammophon, and they didn't call them audiophile records back then, but you put this on, the orchestra, these opera-type singers doing this music. I mean, this thing is something. And even though they're just regular from the day, I didn't look to see what the date was on this. It does have a barcode, but just the sonics on a record like this are spectacular. And of course, I like those female vocalists. Kiri Tikanawa, opera singer, she sang a lot of pop songs and stuff. I got a number of CDs of hers. So Christmas year-round in the vinyl community. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Dean. And thank you, Amy. And see y'all later.